Well, the reason why is because men want variety. Like women like to explore new things and new experiences. Men kind of look at it the same way, but it's with women. Men want more that. Men want variety of women. That's just how it is. Women want a variety of emotions with one man. Men want a variety of sexual options with women. That's just how it is. Men and women are biologically different. Okay, that's an irrefutable fact. Men can bust nuts to the day we die, and we can bring thousands of kids to term, right? Because men have a less of a parental investment in the biological process of child creation than women do. So women have to be way more invested in the birth process because you guys carry the child. So this is why women are way more picky than men are. Right? A couple of you said during the podcast that you're very selective. Men aren't as selective as women are. So men have a higher proclivity to want to have more partners. Now, with that said, some guys don't have the sexual market value or the status or the ability to get multiple women, so they'll sit there and say, I'm monogamous. But the reality is most men are monogamous by force, not through choice. If you give an average guy a couple $1 million in a Lamborghini, he's probably going to be fucking bitches tomorrow. That's the reality. Now, are there some guys out there that are super religious and going to be monogamous? Of course. But that's a minority of men. The majority of men, if given the option to cheat without being, losing their girlfriend or losing their family or whatever, will do it. It's just that they might not do it, but most men want multiple women. This is a biological fact. This isn't my opinion or what I think or my reality. It is reality.
But okay, I understand what you're saying. Like I understand all of that, but like I don't know. I just think that
you don't know, right?
It's not true for.
So you don't know why? You just think it.
Because I do know. I do know.
Okay, so why is that?
But I myself think that there are people out there that do want to find the love of their life. Like men, yes.
Okay, but are you aware of the fact that men can have the love of their life and still want to have sex with other women?
I just don't. Maybe I'm delusional.
Okay, please answer the question. Hold on. For 2 seconds. Are you aware of the fact that a man can easily love a woman but want to have sex with other girls?
I'm aware of that, but so can women too. Like, I mean, it's
not really.
Well, not really, because when a girl's with a guy, and you even admit it yourself that women are from way more emotional. Like with a woman, if she's with a man that she truly loves and admires and respects, she's not gonna look at other men a lot of the times. Like other men are invisible to her, but for us, we could be with the love of our life. We're still gonna want other girls, and if we got the chance to have sex with that girl without getting in trouble for it, we'll take it.
Even yourself, you mentioned the guy made you question yourself because he's doing some actions.
He wasn't the love of my life.
But before that, you didn't do anything. Why is that?
Like, because first off, I wasn't really like seeing him as someone I foresaw myself being with forever.
Understandable.
Like, so I guess that's why. Maybe.
But imagine if you really loved them, it would be even further where you wouldn't do anything with anybody else, right?
No, if I was with the partner of my life.
What's your argument here?
So I just don't agree that I think it's like just kind of
you don't agree that the sky's blue then?
What are you saying, bro?
You don't agree. You don't agree that the sky's blue.
But can I ask you? So you think like every guy, regardless, he's with the love of his life? I never said every. Okay, well, majority.
Yeah.
You are stating that majority of men, although they're married to the love of their life, they have the opportunity to cheat. They're going to cheat on her. Like,
yes.
And I just disagree with that.
If they were able. If they were able to cheat without being caught and lose their money, their family, etc., and there wouldn't be any negative ramifications, they probably would do it. Like, for example, if their wife was like, you know what? That girl wants to sleep with you. You know what? I don't care, baby. Go ahead. Here's a free pass. They would take it.
Will you take it?
Here's a tip for you, huh?
Will you take it?
Me?
Yeah.
No.
Women don't dictate shit about how I do things. Like
Well, are you in a relationship?
Yes. And I do what the fuck I want to do. I didn't bust my ass and make all this money so I could fuck one girl. That's stupid. And that's how a lot of men that make money think. Like, that's the reality. Like, men don't go out there and become successful and everything else like that to have a woman dictate how the fuck they're going to, live their life. The thing that made me attractive in the first place because I live my life on my terms. I'm not going to give that up because I get a girl. And she's fiercely loyal to me, right? Obviously, because that's a woman's job is to be loyal to a man sexually. And I'm loyal to her where she's the only girl I care about from that perspective. Men and women love differently and we provide loyalty in different ways. And men don't provide loyalty through sexual fidelity. That's your job. That's a woman's job is to provide sexual fidelity. Men provide love loyalty, where I give a shit about you. I will protect and fight for you, right? I'll lay my life on the line for you. That's how men show loyalty. But women tend to conflate the two and think that we're the same and we provide loyalty the same. No, because men and women are different. We bring different things to the table, which includes the utility that we bring to the table. Your job as a female is to not be a whore and embarrass me. And my job as a man is to provide for you, take care of you, and fight and protect you and die if I need to keep you alive. That's more important. What's better? I think most women would prefer a guy that'll sit there and fight for them and die in the process than some pussy that'll sit there, I'll never cheat on you, but won't protect her in times of peril.
But I think so, like, also too, okay, imagine, like, there's this guy, he makes money, he's hot, he's married, and he's really, like, loves his wife, right? Like, so he like, then you're saying he's, like, basically a pussy if he won't cheat on, like, act on his desires to cheat on her. Like,
I didn't say that. What I am saying is that if I put him in a room with his wife and I said, yo, your wife is not going to, you can go ahead and have sex with another girl. She's not going to care. She's actually okay with it. They'll take that opportunity. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Also, you're not seeing the guys that are married. They jerk off. They go to strip clubs. They sign up for OnlyFans because they want other girls. But to protect their marriage, they don't want to do it in plain sight. So the thing is, like, you're not seeing the behind the scenes that most men do to have that, like, aversion to their girlfriend or wife.
Yeah, men want variety. It is what it is. It's just that, like I said, most guys are monogamous by force, not because they want to be. It's because their girl will leave them or they don't have the ability to get another girl. But if they could, they would. This is why pornography, right, a lot of times is consumed by married men. Strip clubs are frequented by married men. Guys get sugar babies, Hooters, all that shit. Yeah, men want variety. Women don't have the same thirst for male sexuality. That's why male strip clubs aren't a thing. There's no fucking restaurants that I could think of where guys wear nothing and serve women. Yeah. Women don't give a fuck about that. Women don't need this. Women don't have the same sexual urge that men do. Women want promiscuity. They want to be sexual with just one guy. Men want to be sexual with as many women as possible. I get it that it's difficult to hear, but that's what it is.
I still like
believe what you believe.
Believe what I believe.
Well, you're wrong.
Well, then you know what? That's cool. You don't always have to be right in life.
You should though. You should for your own sake.
So I'm telling you the sky's blue and you're arguing with me and saying it's purple and you're going to believe that it's purple.
That's a tangible scientific fact. You can't like prove what you're saying. I understand what you're saying and like you could be right, but you can't really
I am right.
Prove it.
I am right. Look, sometimes we got to tell people that they're low IQ. You're making low IQ statements right now, okay? Room temperature IQ type statements. If I'm telling you that a male's biology is designed for them to have sex with as many women as possible, which is why we can get a boner quickly, we get aroused very quickly, we can bust a nut quickly. Men typically want to have sex with as many women as possible. That's why when you see men that are celebrities or men that have status, etc., they almost always have affairs with other women. I mean, there's a trend here. Men are only as faithful as their options most of the time. Hell, your own relationship proved this. He was picking up a bitch on Halloween. Why was he doing that?
I didn't care though.
But that's not my point.
Care.
Like,
but that's not even that's not.
That's not like my husband picking up a bitch on Halloween. Like,
it illustrates my point. In your own relationship, the guy wanted other women. That's why you left him. That proves my point.
Right, but I wasn't married. Like, marriage is a sacred, like, important thing. And, like, what you're saying is divorce. Like, oh, it's okay for men to just go cheat on their wives.
I didn't say it's okay. I didn't say it's okay.
I have a problem with that.
I didn't say it's okay. I said most men. I didn't say it's okay. I'm telling you that men and women are very different from a biological standpoint. This is a fact, okay? Men want to have sex with as many women as possible. Women typically want to get the best guy possible. It is what it is. I'm saying they're more likely to cheat than men want to cheat a lot of the times. They might not do it for personal reasons, religious reasons, but that doesn't change that they still want to do it. Now you're saying, well, I have a problem in a relationship, blah, 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 or a marriage. That doesn't really change anything because they're still going to want other women. It just comes down to what they're able to do. What do you mean?
I just said whatever. Like, obviously it's not going to go anywhere. I have a low IQ apparently.
You do, because I'm telling you that men and women are different biologically. I have a low IQ because
I believe like getting married means you're going to be faithful to that person.
That's
cool. Low IQ.
No.
Apparently.
That's fine. But what I'm telling you is that men still want other women. You're saying you're making a moral argument. I'm giving you a biological argument.
Okay, I
never said it was right because you're hearing what you want to hear, and I'm just telling you this is how men think and this is what they are. You're saying, well, it's wrong to cheat in marriage. You're right about that. It is wrong to cheat in marriage. I never said it's right, but you're hearing what you want to hear.
Okay, that's not true. because you did say like that you would cheat if you were married. So
No,
I
she
was
said. She said, "Are you loyal in your relationship?" I said, I have multiple.
Yeah.
I'm not going to be monogamous in my relationship.
so I don't like
not married.
understand.
I'm not married.
He's honest.
And then I'm honest with my girl. I told
Yeah.
her up front, I'm not going to be monogamous to
Yeah.
you.
And she
Okay,
chose to
then,
do
So
it.
it's
then
not cheating.
then that's
I
your
love that point.
business.
So see
That's your
how you're
business.
hearing
But
what you want to hear? Because the problem is that you're listening with your feelings and you're not listening with your ears. You're assuming things and you're just making ridiculous. Well, I think this and I think that. What you think and how the world really works are two different things. Men want other women. It is what it is. And your own relationship proves that point, which is what I'm trying to illustrate, that men a lot of the times are not naturally wired to be monogamous at all. And they don't want to be.
Kayla, can you make eye contact with Myron, please? There you go.
Why? Bro, I don't give a fuck if she makes eye contact with me.
Whatever.
What the fuck's wrong with you?
No,
It's funny, bro. But she's
She knows she's triggered right now,
Yeah,
but
she's
it's like,
triggered, bro.
but here's the thing: you didn't have answers throughout the whole pod. Now you want to argue with me about morality and shit. It's like, no, facts are facts. Like, men are not monogamous by nature. Men want as many women as possible. The only thing that holds men a lot of times from having as many women as possible is their financial status, their attractiveness, their ability to have game and charisma, etc. But if you leave a man to his own devices, they're going to have multiple women. That's how it goes. You know, whether you agree with that is irrelevant. The facts are the facts.
At least he's being honest, though.
And I didn't say all men. I said a majority. So are there men out there that will be faithful in your dream world? Of course, but they're far and few between. And a lot of times you're not going to want them anyway because they're probably ugly and fat. That's why they're fucking monogamous. Ta-da!
Or weird.
I get you, you know, but like all of my friends think like this. All of my friends. From my past relationship, I just everything he's saying, that's what I learned from my past relationship. I never expect anything from a man because I know they're never gonna be faithful. I just know, and that's when they be unfaithful. When they be unfaithful, I'm not surprised. I'm just like, okay, and it doesn't hurt me.
Only females get the privilege of being morons like this. No offense. Like, you see, the thing with men is that we have to live in reality, right? If we're fat, losers, stupid, we immediately get negative ramifications for being idiots. Women, you can kind of go through life and say, I don't know, to every answer and not really know how the world works.
answer
and
a
have
lot
an
of
idealistic
questions.
viewpoint on things and be fine. Make it 31 years old, relatively, naive and be like, oh God, life is great. Like, for men, we have to accept reality. Most women don't like short guys. Most women don't like brokies. Most women don't like fat losers. Women don't want dorks. Hey, we have to either rise up and be attractive and get the women or not.
Yeah.
You, on the other hand, well, guys don't cheat, right? Yeah, like, I'm going to find my ideal knight in shining armor that's going to be great to me and make $100,000 plus a year, be 6'3", good looking, live in New York City, and be monogamous to me. No, it's not real. And your own experiences have validated what I've told you. Yeah. Men want other women, period. You even said to yourself, I couldn't trust him. Well, get ready to not trust a bunch of motherfuckers.
That is true.
I'm telling you how men really think, and you want to sit here and argue with me, and your own experiences validate what I'm telling you.
He's doing me a favor, by the way.
I'm doing you a favor telling you the truth. You're 31 years old. You ain't got much more time.
Yep, TikTok.
So you can accept the
okay.
reality.
Yeah.
And time is ticking. 31 years old, you're 10 years past your prime. That's the reality.
Yep, TikTok.
You know what I mean? And you still don't got a guy. It's like, you might want to change what you're doing. The definition of insanity is doing the same shit over again, expecting a different result. I'm telling you, men operate this way. If you don't like it, then cool. Then stay single. It's going to be very difficult for you to find a guy. But, yeah. Anyway. What? Go ahead. Yeah, but what? Like
I
what?
I don't want to
Go ahead.
get back into this.
Go ahead. Say what you were going to say.
It's just so. Then we should lower our standards then to have the friend zone guy.
Yeah.
No,
Just
I mean, no.
confirm.
You don't have to lower your standards. No, absolutely, don't lower your standards. Keep your standards high. What I'm saying though is, if you have high standards, that guy's going to have standards too, and that's going to be other women.
Okay.
Are you okay with that? Keeping your
Sure.
standards high.
You know what? Fuck it. It's great. It's
Fuck it.
fine.
It's fine.
It's all good. It's biology.
It's biology.
I mean,
What the fuck,
okay,
bro?
you have high
That's what
standards.
you
You're picky
said.
with men, right?
I guess because if they have to have a good personality and
Okay.
looks and whatever. Then
Okay, so would it be fair to say that most men don't rise up to your needs and wants because you're picky?
Sure.
Okay, so a minority of men are attractive to you then.
I guess that's what it is.
If you're picky, that by definition, that means that a minority of men are attractive to you.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So, what do you think is more common? Attractive guys like him or attractive women?
I guess attractive women. I guess.
Oh.
Okay.
Hey, good
Okay.
job, Kayla.
But,
So-
but that's
So you see the math discrepancy here? That there's more beautiful women than there are attractive men?
I
So who has the
understand.
leverage?
Come on, Kayla.
I understand that. Like, I was talking about the whole marriage thing. That's what just didn't sit right with me.
It triggered you.
But yes, it did.
But think about that. If you marry the guy, that means he's even a better pick, right?
Yep.
Sure.
So if you're marrying a top shelf guy, other women are gonna want him probably, right? Matter of fact, when women see a ring, they want him even more.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know, man.
All right,
I'm
Kayla.
just saying, if you can't have high standards and get mad when that guy, other women want that guy, and he actually partakes in it a lot of the times.
But you understand
Yeah.
the truth.
Yeah.
Okay.
Can I ask you something before we end this?
Yeah,
Oh,
sure.
God.
One advice for the people from this all experience that you have all the days.
The best advice I'll tell girls is don't be a whore. Don't put ridiculous photos of yourself on the internet. And then when you get with a guy, understand the more attractive the man is, the more likely he is to have other women. Accept that truth. And if you want a guy that's going to be more faithful to you or monogamous, get a lower status guy. So he doesn't have the chances to cheat on you as much. That's what it comes down to. But if you want a top shelf guy that's tall and attractive and makes money, other women are going to want him too. So just be the main girl and be happy with that. And if he goes and fucks another bitch every now and then, hey, who cares? You're the main girl.
Fresh?
I would say if you want to have a man or family, understand what men want. Because if you don't, you're spinning your wheels.
Yeah.
You think you know what a man wants,
Yeah.
but you really don't.
Yeah. And
You're
what
assuming.
you want a lot of the times is not what he wants.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
We're not equal in that
We're not
sense.
equal, yeah. You want money and status. We don't give a shit about your money or any of this stuff. Just don't embarrass us when we walk into a party and everyone's like, oh, we all fucked your girl or some shit like that. Like, that's crazy,
Yeah.
you know? So I think if women understood that stuff, they'd be able to understand men better. And then, because here's the thing. If I tell you guys are going to cheat, well, at least you could brace yourself and be ready for it. But, you know, if you follow the Disney fairy tales like, oh, yeah, I'm going to get a man that's 6'5" that makes, you know, $100,000 a month that's going to treat me seriously and only marry me and only be loyal to me, well, then it's going to hurt a lot when you find out he fucked 10 girls that month.
Yep.
Yeah.
So, hey, you want a top shelf guy? You're going to have to deal with top shelf problems.
What about like STDs
Oh, here we go.
though?
Here we go.
Like I'm just
God,
wondering,
bro.
should I prepare for that then? Like,
Yeah,
'cause
I mean,
if you're fucking 10 girls in a month, the statistics, the science also shows that that's the.
well, that's a
surefire way for
conversation.
that,
That's a
so.
conversation that you
I'm
have
just
with your
wondering
man.
how to prepare. Since
That's
Whoa,
a conversation
Kayla.
you have with your man, and you tell
Okay.
him, "Look, I know you love me, and you're gonna have other women. Okay, that's fine, but just don't bring a disease to me."
okay.
And if you honestly have that conversation, like he's like, "All right, cool, I ain't gonna bring," or he just uses a condom with you, whatever.